Brand topic of the day is generational change. Ooh, y'all, today we about to break some chains. Y'all ready to break some chains? I had vowed that when I had my kids, I was not gonna allow those chains to touch them. And lo and behold, those chains touched them. Anyways, and it was just like the curse just was following me. It was just like trauma just followed me. And it was like the emotion of the trauma was the same shit, but just it had a different face. It had a different scene. It had a different environment. You feel me? But the emotion to it was the same. Good morning, my beautiful queens. Welcome back to Living from Heart to Heart. It's your girl Shynieta, and y'all back. Today's brand topic of the day is health. So today is all about health. So we're going to get into it about this health. You feel me? The truth about health and the connections. All right. And then our brand topic of the day is generational change. Ooh, y'all, today we about to break some chains. Y'all ready to break some chains? Y'all don't mind my hair, I swear. I cannot wait to get my hair done. But anyways, we about to break some chains. We about to break some chains. Alright, y'all, now let's get into it. So, breaking chains. Today we're going to relive the hurt that the family generational chains cause you. Y'all know that's a deep one, right? That's a real deep one today. Cause you don't be want to hurt nobody's feelings, but we gotta get into it because this shit is real. And the shit keeps going on from generation to generation and generation. I had vowed that when I had my kids, I was not gonna allow those chains to touch them. And lo and behold, those chains touched them. But they not gonna go no further than this. You feel me? We breaking them. So, again, it's your girl Shynieta. And for anybody who does not know who I am, which that's a lot of people because, listen, baby, I be out the scene. I don't like to be seen. And then there was a lot of shit that was forcing me to stay into isolation. So, yeah. But anyways, I'm ready to be known. I'm ready for people to see the uniqueness that Shynieta brings. Alright, y'all. So, like I said, for any of y'all who do not know who I am, let's do a little backstory on me or whatever or whatnot. Alright, so I was born in 1987, so I'm 26 years old. Okay, nah, y'all, I'm 36 years old. I have 4 amazing, beautiful kids. I got pregnant when I was 15 years old. Yes, I know, I was a teen mom. I know, guys. But then it was like every year after that, I got pregnant again. So I got like stair steppers or whatever. You feel me? So let's go back further than that. So, right, I got pregnant at 15 years old. And then I had him for 1 year. I don't even think it was a full year before I got pregnant again. And then I got pregnant again after I had my second son, like 3 months later. Right? And then it was like a couple of months after that, I got pregnant again. So, you feel me? It was just constant years of getting pregnant. And y'all, the crazy part about this story is I actually got pregnant with my last 3 kids on birth control. With my second son, I had that patch. And then with my 2 youngest, I was on the depot shot. So, y'all, God just said that it was just meant to have kids. If I wasn't forced to get my tubes tied, I probably would have had way more kids. Alright, so let's go back further than that. At the age of 5 is when my life changed. I endured and experienced the worst of the worst. You feel me? I call it the life of torture I live, you know. I thought that I was a curse, so after a while I just accepted that this was my life. My life was supposed to be filled with pain. And that's crazy as a kid, that young, to really believe that I am a healing spirit and I am here to heal the damaged. You feel me? That was my curse. And even though that was my curse, I also knew that that was my gift as well. You feel me? So it was like, but it was hard for me to, like, I understood, but I really didn't know fully what it all meant. You feel me? I was a little kid, but I did feel that motherfuckers were supposed to hurt me for me to learn a lesson, or for me to be stronger, or some shit like that. You know, that's the way my mind was thinking, all right? And then as a kid, it developed into a teenager, and it was like, the trauma was just following me. It was like, you know, if y'all ever seen Paranormal Activities, and I think it was the first or the second one, when they was like, it's not the house that's cursed, it's the dad that was cursed, and that curse was following him. Or was that what the fuck is that other movie? Insidious? It was one of them scary movies. But yeah, anyways, and it was just like, the curse just was following me. It was just like trauma just followed me. And it was like, the emotion of the trauma was the same shit, but just, it had a different face. It had a different scene. It had a different environment. You feel me? But the emotion to it was the same. So, you know, as I got older, I was like, something ain't right here. Like, it's like deja vu. It's just a different story. So I eventually realized that if the deja vu can replay itself from the different experiences I've had in my life, then what if I too can change the story and create my own story? The gift within the curse instead of the curse within the gift. Decisions. So I went on this journey, and I tried to figure it out. And I tried and tried and tried. And I tried again. And the result was, I thought I failed and failed and failed and failed again. So, you know, I kept trying and changing shit. But if my ass would have just stayed on the path instead of venturing, but then you're supposed to venture, and you're not supposed to stay on the path. See, this shit is all confusing, y'all. It be all confusing. But anyways, so take it all back again. You feel me? The generational change that I have on me was the girl getting pregnant young, the girl being a fast tail, fast ass, and that was not the case. But anyways, yeah, the girl being that, the girl being molested and it being silenced, and what goes on in this house stays in this house type energy. The mother and daughter duo that does not have the connection because it's a reflection of a deflection to a deflection of a reflection. So the daughter ends up feeling neglected and abandoned, and you know, they got that chain. And then I got the family members that, you know, talk about that one. Oh, that one's gonna be this, and you know, putting all of these names and everything. You're not gonna be nothing. And the are you gonna be good for is laying on your back, because you know that's what they ended up, you know, being good for. You know, and it's just a constant, you know, well, I couldn't do this, so you can't do this. You know, all of those chains is fucked up. You feel me? But these are the things that little kids hear. And this is not to blame or point fingers at any adults who played their part in, you know, the making of a child. This is just to show that what happens and how generational curses, chains, whatever you want to call them, traumas, it follows the generations along if you do not stop them. Most of the things that are done to kids are done unaware. Like, you're unaware of what it is that you're doing because you're so used to seeing it. It's a habit. You feel me? Like, this is what you grew up with. So you take that and you feel me? You try to find the best way for yourself to use it. But we don't look at it as is wrong because we're not supposed to say that our parents are wrong. You feel me? But as a parent today, who have raised 4 amazing fucking teenagers, they some kids nonetheless, but 4 amazing teenagers that really do, they are responsible, they are respectful, they do what they're supposed to do as a kid, but also a human being in this world. I like to say that I done my best. I tried. You feel me? As a 16-year-old dark-skinned black girl growing up in this society, listen, I had it bad. I was hit from all different aspects. Like, literally being hit from all different aspects. Like, it was just a no win for me. I'm dark-skinned, I'm short, I have weight on me, a developed body at a young age, which only alerts the hurtness and hurt people's eyes. You feel me? I'm infected with dis-ease. You feel me? Listen, I just had it hit from any way that you could fucking think of, to be tortured, to be bullied, to be neglected, to be abandoned, to be disrespected. I went through the whole, that was a hard thing for me. So to go from that, from 5 to 14, I want to say to 5 to 14, or 5 to the beginning of 15, I went through that before I met my kid's father and got pregnant within 4 months of me being with him. Never having to heal from the generational aspect of my life that caused so much. What way can I say this experience? It just trauma-filled experience. You feel me? So I go from that to, you know, a older man. You know, listen, he wooed me. He really wooed me. I came from wanting love so bad and knowing that I deserved love, and he fulfilled my need. You feel me? And it just turned into one thing after another, and it was, I tried to stop. I had this notion in my head that I was like a fucking Pringle can. I was like a Pringle can. Once you have sex, you can't stop. You know how once you eat one, you can. What is it? How did the fucking saying go? Once you pop, you just can't stop. However that shit go. Yep, that was me. I don't know. My mama used to say that nigga touched me and I got pregnant, and that's what the fuck happened. You feel me? And although I knew after the first one that this was gonna be a solely me type thing, because he was trapped inside of his own experiences that he encountered during his life. And that's, you know, I'm not blaming him for that, because there's a lot of us out here that's really trapped inside of ourselves, and we cannot find who are we supposed to be. So we ain't living authentically. That's the whole purpose of it. You feel me? The mask. And I'm here to tell the truth behind the mask. But anyways, I didn't blame him. Was I mad and pissed off at him? Hell, motherfucking yeah. I did what a woman was supposed to do. Shut the fuck up and take care of the motherfucking kids. And I'm not gonna say shut the fuck up and take shit, because I don't shut the fuck up and take shit. Don't fuck with me, because you gonna get another side of me, and that's the side I be trying to tame, right? So I don't shut the fuck up and take nothing, but I shut the fuck up and do what I'm supposed to do as a woman. Like, okay, I be like, all right, if you think that that's who you supposed to be, then who am I to fucking tell you differently after I tried? You feel me? If that's what you want to see, then... And I be letting motherfuckers do them. I don't give no fuck. I just be focusing on me. I really... Because when a motherfucker show me that, okay, they don't see no room in they self to grow past what they've been through, I can't fuck with you. Because, one, I'm already taking too much of my energy for me, and my focus on me and me growing through my shit to put into you and helping you grow through your shit so that you can help me in return. Shit, this is supposed to be a motherfucking give and take type shit. You feel me? But I choose to put my energy more into others because nobody took the time out to put their energy into me. Nobody. And there's no shade. You feel me? I really don't give a fuck no more. Like, that was the past, and I'm over it. I forgive, but I never forget. You feel me? But nobody has really genuinely at all took the time out of just trying to figure out who I am and what it is that I need and what it is that I want and what it is that I like. And that's the whole part of a relationship. Like, it ain't just one person trying to figure out the other person and then the other person just get left the fuck out. Like, no. But the relationships that I deal with, that's literally how shit's been going. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I say this in every video because it's no shade to nobody. I know motherfuckers love me. It be motherfuckers that's willing to die for me. Literally. But the only reason that I have come to the conclusion of is that because I'm beneficial. Case in point, people will call me a people pleaser because I run to the needs of others. I'm not a people pleaser. I'm just a loyal motherfucker. And if you got some shit going on and you need a motherfucker to ride with you, I'm just that bitch. You feel me? But people looks at that as me being a people pleaser. So by me fulfilling the need that others need, you feel me? I'm beneficial to their need. Which means they only keep me around at the minimum level so that they think I don't go nowhere. Whole time I'm seeing what the fuck is really going on. Right? Whole time I'm seeing what the fuck is going on. But like I said in a couple of my other videos, when I commit to something, I really commit to something. And when I commit to something, that means I love something. And when I love something, that means I go hard for it. And when I go hard for it, that builds this whole big ass motherfucking connection wall with us, or with me at least. It builds this connection wall. And when that connection wall is built, because my love is so real and my love is so genuine, it's hard for me to come back down for it. So when motherfuckers get to playing funny and trying to play in my face as if I'm dumb or I'm stupid, when in reality I'm just observant and real. When motherfuckers get to doing that, now I gotta let that wall down. And because I'm a stubborn motherfucker, I battle the needs of vengeance and coming for blood and getting my lick back, because who the fuck you thought you was playing with? So I be battling with that, and then I be battling with the spiritual side of me that be like, Shynieta, it's not worth it. You understand that hurt people hurt people. So you forgive, Shynieta, and you never forget. And then that vengeance side of me be like, bitch, you about to let these motherfuckers play in your face, and then that's why people be thinking that they can play in your face. But then the spiritual side be winning, and that's why I be crying when I be talking. And then I be having to get that wall to go down and that wall hard because I love hard, y'all. And that's why I don't like to love. That's why I just be, okay, you want to play? I want to play too, nigga. We gonna play the game. We gonna play. But we gonna play by both rules. You feel me? Because I don't be having time for that love shit, baby. Because when my love get into some shit, it be hard for me to get about that shit. And I be staying way longer than I need to. And it be wasting my time on shit that doesn't deserve my time. But because I'm stubborn, I get stuck. So that what happened when you continue to hold on to them generational chains that had pushed you down. You feel me? You gotta let them go. You gotta break them bitches. They ain't even big enough. I mean, they big enough for you to escape on your own too, y'all. You just gotta stop being stubborn. Yeah, I know that's my problem. I'm stubborn than a motherfucker. Like, yeah, that's my biggest toxic trait. My stubbornness. I don't listen. Especially if I don't feel like your way connects with my way. Like, I might take your advice. But I ain't say I have to use it. You feel me? Like, you leading yourself to the motherfucking open ocean shit. Fuck, no motherfucking island for miles to be seen. Fuck you mean? You want me to follow you there? I'm okay. Or motherfuckers want to lead you right into the motherfucking tornado. No, I'm gonna go around this bitch. Fuck you mean? No, I'm okay. It might work for you. And then it's been some times that I've been like, alright, that shit do make sense. And I seen you do that shit. And it worked. And then I be like, let me try it. Knowing whole time, shit ain't just, some shit just ain't for some people. And that motherfucking street shit just ain't for me. It just, I like it. For other people, you feel me? That shit is exciting. But the shit ain't, it just not for me. It's just, I just have to come to grips with the shit. Every time I done tried to do some shit that somebody else did that looked good, you feel me, and it worked for them, I was the motherfucking example. Just like the motherfucking doctor told me when I was motherfucking pregnant. Fuck you gonna get pregnant on birth control? You're just that 1%. Fuck. Sure, that 1% that doesn't take. Yeah, that's I live my life like that. That's why I don't fucking do shit that other people do. Cause that shit don't work for me. It might work for you. Now, don't get me wrong. I know how to talk about this shit. I know how to coexist with the shit. But I don't know, y'all. God just did not want me to be motherfucking. He want me to have fun. Shit. He wanted me to be this serious authority figure type shit. Give people the right and wrong ways to succeed in this life. But I am not supposed to do it myself. That's not fair. All right, y'all. That's how the chains be connecting, y'all. We gonna dig a little bit deeper into this a little bit later on, but now we are at 8:17 in the morning, so we are going to get ready for yoga. I lost my remote, y'all.